Right, so welcome to SteelCon 2023. Technically, this is our 10th birthday. We started in 2014, so we've been going 10 years. We have only had 8 actual events, so we'll celebrate 10 this year. 2 years' time, we'll celebrate 10 again. So, happy birthday to us. Obviously, the most boring, important thing, fire. If there's an emergency, we're not expecting any drills or anything. Get out however you can. Don't use the lifts. I would recommend don't use the lifts as just a general principle in this place. If anybody's tried it, you'll understand why. Badges. Your capes are your badges. Please keep them on or with you all the time. Green. There's a couple of us in green. We're the management. Blue is crew. Red, everybody else. So if you have a problem, find blue. If you can't find blue, find a green. We'll help you out. Every year we have a few people who say, oh, we're going to turn up, we're going to sneak in, we're going to barge our way through, we're going to social engineer it. We don't really care. But we are still going to be checking badges on doors and things. So if you find somebody who is deliberately being awkward and they don't have a badge, he's not going to get him out. Yeah. So if we find somebody who's being deliberately awkward, we will try and get them out. So, yeah. Please, if you've registered, all the cash goes to the goodie bags and then remainder cash goes to charity. So you're only ripping off charities if you decide to be not very nice. Got to say thank you to our sponsors. 0 Point Security came in, not quite last minute, but fairly late on, waving up there. Really appreciate them coming on. You've not got a booth, have you? No booth to give us to show. So, yeah, give them some love, see their stuff. We've also got other sponsors, PwC, 2Sec, BCS are back, sponsoring the kids' charity, kids' track. Fairly sure they've done it every year that we've done the kids' track, so BCS are brilliant. Then all the rest. For the ones that have got booths out there, go talk to them. They're here to talk to you. If you don't talk to them, they go, well, it's a bit of a waste of time. We're not going to come back next year. So go interact with them. Some of them are recruiting. Some of them want customers. Some of them are trying to sell things. Just go have a chat and talk to them. Hallam Uni, we've been here since year 1. We started off in Cantor, and now we've moved over here since we grew. They provide us the venue and all the stuff. The staff here are brilliant. Please be nice to the staff. I was speaking to facilities management this morning that were coming around and sorting the bins and stuff out. I said, we'll try and leave the place empty, clean for you. They said, we know you lot, you always look after the place, we'll love having you in. So if we can keep that going every year, it's good. The catering crew remember us year on year, and they're like us as well. So we want to keep that going. We need to keep this relationship. So if we get kicked out of here, we've nowhere else to go. Plan for the day. You're in the opening talk now. I've got 28 minutes left, and then the first talk. We'll run through till about 1 o'clock for lunch. Get an hour off for lunch. A few more talks. We've then got a break. In the afternoon, there'll be a bit more juice and stuff put on in the afternoon. Closing ceremony about 5:30. It says on till 6-ish. It depends how much we've got to talk about. We've got various quizzes and various things that have got to be given out in the closing. So it might go on a bit longer. After event social, I've put 6:30 on there. It's fairly flexible. I think we said Neil, did we say we were opening at 7? I've got it in a later slide as well, but yeah, 7-ish.
They're ready for you at 7.
Yeah.
You can go sit in there before, but
yeah. So you can sit in there before we kind of opening it at 7. I'll show you where that is in a minute. Slight aside, the kids' track are doing a treasure hunt for these lime green tags. If you see them around, please don't tamper with them, touch them, fiddle with them. If you do, you will ruin the kids' day. You will be a monster. Everybody will hate you. Please do not touch them. Right, where things are. It's a bit of a up and down university. You are now in, I love this, I finally got a working clicker. You are now in track 1, Pennine. There's the stairs that you came down. If you came down the lift, you came out of those doors. Track 3 is over there. So behind registration, through the doors. If you did the workshops yesterday, it's where the workshops were, and sort of that area. Just on that bit down there, if you go past the track 3. There's a bunch of rooms again where we did the workshops yesterday. If anybody wants a quiet room, a bit of space, a bit of anything like that, you can go and sit down there. The rooms are all open. So if you want a bit of just chill out, be quiet, go down there, take your time, have a relax. Track 2 is Peak Lecture Theatre. That's back up to floor 2, which is the entrance floor, because 2 and top and everything. So back up to there where you came in, out the lift or out the stairs, kind of walk towards the door, double back on yourself to the left. Just follow everybody else. There are people here that have been every year. They know where they're going. So just come out and kind of veer left. You can't miss it once you found it. Every year, we give quite a bit of money to charity. We try not to make a profit as an event. So stuff like the sticker stall and anything left over from the bags and stuff like that goes to charity. So we've got 3 charities this year. Bliss, which is a Prem baby charity. We've got the Alzheimer's Society, and we're looking for the Alzheimer's Society because, Emma, are you in here? No, Emma is not in here. She is not sitting over there. Emma contacted me about 6 weeks ago, probably, saying she was raising some money for the Alzheimer's Society by making these little twiddle keyrings things that you got in your bags. She wanted a couple of quid to help her meet a limit she was going for. I said, sort of, forget that. We're not giving you 50 quid. What we will do is we will buy 450 of these keyrings off you to stick in everybody's bag. And all the cash for that you can put into the Alzheimer's. So Emma's made all the little twiddle keyrings that you got in your bag, and all the cash that we gave her for that has gone straight into the Alzheimer's Society. The other charity we've got is St. Luke's. I'm sure everybody have looked in their bags and found some random books. What on earth am I doing with Pushchair Walks in Snowdonia? Or Danielle Steele Romancing the Stone? I basically went to St. Luke's and said, can you provide me 450 books? They went, yeah. What kind of books do you want? Do you want hardback or paperback? I went, don't care. Do you want fiction or non-fiction? I don't care. Do you want kids? I don't care. 450 books, please. They went, yeah, okay, we could do that. So they have emptied their shelves over the last week or so. We've readied 2 of the shops, and me and Neil went to pick them up, cars full of bags of books, and everybody has got a random book. If you don't like your book, talk to the person next to you. Somebody will like it, swap it. I've seen everything from brewing beer to giving birth. It will be appropriate for somebody in here somewhere. Any books that are not wanted that we don't do will go straight back. So basically we've paid them to loan the books for the weekend, so they'll be donated straight back to the charity. We've got the sticker stall again. That's out there, kind of next to reception. Lizzie's at the back waving. There'll be a QR code on there, so you could do just giving and donate through that, or we'll take cash. Apparently there is a card machine, but it never works. So if somebody's really bored and can be bothered helping set it up, you might have a card machine, but probably not. Bring a buy stall. We didn't get it set up in time, so I haven't got a photo of that. But basically, if you brought anything for the bring a buy stall, that's going to go on registration once the registration's finished. I've seen at least one massive blade server thing that's gone on there. There's a handful of books. I put a huge chunky PC that Andy might have already claimed. Just make a donation for it. This is stuff that nobody wants, so if you want it, even for 50p or a quid, that cash will go to charity. You might get something out of the whatever it is you get. Spare goodie bags. We'll be auctioning, or not auctioning, selling those off. Afternoon break at the registration desk. So if you want another bottle of Hendo's, or another Spork, or another book, maybe, just go to the reg desk. Yeah, something I just forgot to say. We were trying to be local, so the Lego figures you've got in there, they came from a company in Hillsborough, which is part of Sheffield. They all make them in-house. What else did we get? Hendo's are all local. You were supposed to have sweets. Every other year we've done Bassett sweets. This year Sainsbury's completely let me down. Didn't turn up with the sweets, so sorry, no sweets. However, the cash we would have spent on the sweets is going to go on the bar tab tonight. So I'm sure it'll balance out. Last year we weren't allowed a party. We had to have an after-con social event. This year, we've got a party back. I'll come back to this slide in a sec, we are back in the hubs again. So, not upstairs, we're back across the road. Doors are opening from 6, like I said before, 7 o'clock-ish, things are starting. Yeah, why not? Hog vegan. So food's going to start-ish. We know that the lift is, how big's the lift?
More than 5 feet.
The lift in the hubs is more than 5 feet. Neil's been in there with a tape measure, measuring it to check we can get the hog roast in. It's amazing the stuff we've got to do for this conference. You need your badges to get in. There will be kind of security on the door. Kids, quite happy to come in. Obviously, you're not allowed the booze, if we see that. There will be a quiz starting once it's quietened down from the food. Steve, Tasha, are you around? No, they're not waving. Steve and Tasha are doing the quiz. It's a brilliant one. I've seen early versions of it. Should be some very interesting questions. So the party in the hubs. To get there, it used to be straight out and walk diagonal across the car park and you get there. Now they've stuck a big building site in the building in the way. So basically, kind of come out, you'll see the Globe pub to your sort of left-ish as you come out the door. That building behind it, diagonally behind that, is the hubs. So walk either way around it, you'll see this really distinctive-looking building, reflecting in the beautiful Sheffield sun, heading through the front door. If you're not sure, find somebody else, grab them, and they'll take you round. Drinks vouchers, we'll be giving out vouchers. Mike's going to sort that out later. Somehow, maybe, or he might keep them all for himself. It's basically a voucher gets you a drink. There will be a cash bar as well, but we will give you so many vouchers to get you started. There is a scavenger hunt. That's the URL for it. It will be published in other places as well. Start hunting, looking for stuff. There's everything from really easy up to really hard. Get your submissions in by 4:30. As some of them are subjective submissions, they will be voted on and judged and stuff. So it's not just, yes, you got it, no, you didn't. So it's a bit subjective. That's why we have to have them in by 4:30. Prizes will be given out in closing. There are quite a few good prizes for that one. Infosec BattleBots, Ben's doing that. That's just outside here on your right. You'll see it. He's brought those along. Ben basically builds all this stuff himself. He pays for it himself. He carts it around to conferences himself. He's got a Just Giving page for it. So he's trying to raise a few quid to help keep it all going and to maintain it. So please, if you can, if you enjoy it, chuck a few quid into that. I'm fairly sure he's got QR codes and the URLs on the BattleBots booth. Kids, you will also get to play with that at some point. It's all going on at lunchtime, but you can go and have a look at it other times. It's got destructive and non-destructive bots. I had a play on it at B-Sides Lancashire, and it's a lot harder than it looks. Completely out of sync. Slide, Cyber Alchemy. Neil, do you want to say something?
Yeah, we've got CTF, but...
A mobile CTF, so you can do it on your mobile phone. The idea is that, not everyone's coming with laptops. You don't want to sit in a room. So we've got a little prize, little flipper zero, do the prize draw at the end of the day. There's several stages, and it's either whoever finishes it first or whoever gets furthest. Luke and Ali are here who designed it somewhere. So any questions, I'll point. Where are you, Luke and Ali? Are you here? No, they're not here. Ah. But yeah, have a go, see how you get on. That's where all the information is, and a flipper zero, so you two can open Tesla ports and whatever else they can do, and maybe even try and open the doors in the university because we struggle to get in some of the rooms.
Especially for the kids track, Pippa, come on down quick. So these two that are coming down are my pair. Each year they set up a little thing for the kids' track. Very quick, tell them what it is, how it works.
Basically, you've got to find, so we've got some questions for you and you've got to answer it. So it's online, so it says who, what, when, where, why. So there's, for example, where is a certain place, or what is a certain place, or why did this happen? So there's all sorts of answers, so enjoy, and yeah.
So adults can play as well, but it's mainly for kids. Go to that URL. There's an easy, medium, and hard question for who, when, where, what, and why. And the easy are nice and easy. We set it so anybody should be able to answer it. And there will be prizes in the closing talk. There's also going to be a prize for some of the comedy answers that are in there as well. A slide that didn't get up. There's a prize. We decided award one. Andy Gill and Neil did a workshop yesterday on AD and all that kind of stuff. Somebody ransomwared his box right at the end. We think that if whoever did that wants to come down, we will give you a special prize. So come and find us, you will get a prize. If you've been in the past, you know we used to do Laser Quest. It's a Clappy Monkey Laser Quest. Unfortunately, Laser Quest in town has shut down. So this year it's going to be Clappy Monkey Warhammering. For those who don't know, Clappy Monkey, Mike Kemp, we lost him to cancer a few years ago, but up until that point, well, and kind of since, he's always helped sponsor the Laser Quest, and then we've sort of carried this on in his name. So it's at Element Games, which is just up the road. Just Google it, and that's the address. There will be a sign-up sheet on the reg desk once I've got round to actually making it. I forgot to do that this morning. From about 10:15, the shop is open as normal. They've got a little tournament in there. However, they've put a couple of tables aside for if you want to learn how to build Warhammer models, if you want to have a go at painting them, and then a couple of gaming tables aside if you want to learn how to play the game. There'll be Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40k. So if you want to just turn up, ideally, we'd like you to sign up because it's a smallish shop and they've put about 18 to 20 spaces aside for us. So we know roughly who's coming to help. If you do want to just wander in, say hello, wander back out again, that's fine. We just don't want everybody from here cramming into the shop. Although if you all spend a few quid, I'm sure they'll be very happy if you all did turn up. So yeah, Element Games, just Google it, you'll find it, it's easy enough. After that, tomorrow morning, we'll be doing Sunday lunch. We go down to Commune, which is a big food hall. They've got all sorts of different food styles. They change regularly when one place shuts down and something else opens. There's usually at least a pizza, Korean, burger, all sorts of stuff. It'll be from about whenever we finish the war game, so probably about 12:30. Just watch out on Twitter for it. Again, easiest way to find that is just to Google it. Commune. For anybody who knows Sheffield, it's down by Castle Markets area. Right, I've got through that quick enough. Did I really say that? Tom, are you in here? Please be here. Come on down. Come on. Stand on the plinth, face that direction. Right. I want to see your reaction to their reaction before you turn round. You ready?
Yeah.
Remembering this is a family-friendly conference, do you have any comment?
I'll keep the rest of my clothes on. I back myself. I can pull this off.
There you go. He can pull it off. If you would like to nip into the green room to put it on, you can. I have no idea. You said you were medium, that's a large. Oh. Well, he's worked himself out of that. Have we got any of the beer farmers in? Oh, come on, there's got to be somebody from the beer farmers in. Nobody's admitting it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they had a bad experience a few years ago. We might have accidentally poisoned them live on stage. So to say sorry, I'm not a whiskey drinker. I don't really do stuff. So I went to the shop and I said, what's the best, most expensive whiskey you can find so we can give it to them to say sorry? And the guy in the shop said, it's this stuff. It's absolutely top-end premium. So so if the beer farmers would like to find us, we've got a bottle of this sat there waiting for you in the crew room as a sorry for accidentally poisoning you on stage.
I've gone with it, haven't we?
Oh.
It was getting a bit complicated.
There we go.
I might consider it later.
There, nice. That's got to be in the party tonight. Mo, have you turned up yet? Please be here. Hey? Well, for anybody who doesn't know, Mo is Javid's stunt double. We finally managed to drag him along this year. Welcome, Mo. Mo, do you like donuts? Mo likes donuts. Lunchtime, we're going to have donut roulette. I tested this out yesterday. This works. So, sometime at lunchtime, me, Mo, and a few others, if you want to join in and get involved, we will have a selection of donuts. You don't know which donut you're getting. They will be specially flavoured. So, it's going to be interesting. Ice cream. We will have ice cream as well. That's the other local thing. We've got our cow molly ice cream at lunchtime. If you like ice cream, you will love our cow molly ice cream. We will try and remember to get it out this year. We kind of forgot to get it out last year till late on, but it will be there. Right, and I have done 33 slides in 20 minutes. So I'm quite happy about that. All it remains for me to say is, have fun, enjoy yourselves, 3 tracks, spread yourselves around, talk to sponsors, talk to everybody, share books, swap stuff, and we will see you for the closing later on. Go for it. Oh, just one sec, before everybody runs off. Kids, have we got a kids track person, organizer? Yeah. Kids, if you want to get up and go first, so you're not squashed in the ram of everybody else going. So just let the kids go first, then everybody else can go.